you that I have an issue with the busted magazine because people are arrested. Before they're even found guilty, like your husband, this was a freak accident, and you said, first of all, you have a 14-year-old son, and you live in a nice neighborhood. Kids love reading that stuff, so they could possibly see their dad on the front of Busted Magazine, and then, or in there, it will be in there. And I have a very big problem with that magazine, especially for children and kids having their family members on there and people seeing that. But also, what did you say about his employer a couple months ago?
His employer had came up to him, which he had the Slammer magazine, and asked him, he said, there's a girl in this magazine that looks just like you, and she has the same last name as you. Is she related to you? Come to find out, it was his sister. And we had no clue that his sister had been arrested. We didn't know, but that's how he found out, was through the Slammer magazine of his boss.
Unbelievable.
And my 14-year-old son, before I even mentioned anything about the magazine, he comes up to me, he's like, well, Mom, Dad's going to be in that Slammer's magazine. Wonder if my teachers see this. Wonder if the people I go to school sees this. He's like, Mom, you just don't have to go buy it at the store. You can get online and find it.
Oh.
But, yeah.
That's right. You can get online and find it.
Yes. So you don't have to go to the store to purchase it. You can go on their website and find it.
That's right. I don't do that, but I see it at the store all the time. But I've been working on that for about a year. That I think that violates everybody's rights because they haven't been found freaking guilty yet. And in that paper, it looks like people in the mug shots are so god awful.
Yeah, he doesn't even remember his being took.
Well, mixing cough syrup and alcohol this is a warning. You're right. You want to help make sure that other people, what we can do out of this all is raise awareness that that's a situation. There are so freak accidents where, human beings make a mistake like your husband, and he thought you guys were other people in the house.
Yes, he did. That was the first thing that came out of his mouth. I'm not going to let you men harm me or harm my family.
Right.
And then that's when the confrontation had started.
And tell me, okay, so when you went to the jail tonight to see him, your first visit ever in a jail?
Very first. I had no clue on what I was doing.
And he told you what was going on in his cell?
He said there was a really, really horrible fight late last night, maybe this morning. He said he wasn't sure. A really, really brutal battle, he said. That one man was really sick with MRSA, and he believes it was because the wounds weren't covered, so it caused a fight with another inmate. And he said the fight was really bad. No one came in to break it up. That basically they fought until they couldn't fight no more, and there was blood everywhere, and then officers had came in after it was kind of over.
Over MRSA?
Yeah, he said he's pretty sure it was over MRSA.
And your husband said he hasn't eaten since Friday?
Yes, he said he will not eat. He will not eat their food. He said he attempted to drink the powdered milk just to get something in his belly. I did leave money down there, but he's not allowed to use it until Thursday.
Right. And so but you said he looks, you think people are listening when he's calling you on the phone, so he can't tell you really everything.
Yeah. And even down there, he was kind of we were kind of like reading each other's lips.
Unbelievable. Okay, well, I think his court date is tomorrow at 9 a.m. It never starts exactly when it's supposed to. We can keep calling. You don't want him to miss work. So you'll go pay the bond. You're going to have to put your baby in the car. The other two children, they're in school, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to put the baby in the car. I can possibly meet you up there if you want me to, because I have to go to the courthouse. I'm there all the time. Mm-hmm. And set the bond. If we need a bail as bondsman, I have a good guy like that can do that. And then
they said I had called because, like I said, I'm new to this. I don't know what what to do.
Right.
And she said that I can come up there to get the information if he gets bail. She said I may have to sit around for an hour until they receive the paperwork, and then if it's an amount that I can pay it right then and there.
Okay.
But if not, then that's when I would probably have to go to the bail bond.
Okay, and it'll be about 15 hours, so he hopefully can make it to work by Tuesday, but
6 a.m.
he's going to be exhausted. You said his eye, he's
got dark circles. He said he can't sleep. Even if he tried to sleep with the noise, the bright lights, and the things that's going on in there, it's probably best for him not to sleep.
He's probably right. Like I said, there's no supervision, and you will be screaming and pounding on the doors until, you're...
Yeah, he said yesterday that he knows a little over 30 people in there. They were in there.
There's supposed to be 18 people per dorm, so there's 30?
Yeah, 30. He said at least 30. I don't know about today, but yes, last night he said there was 30.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm going to call this person, this nonprofit that helps with the heroin epidemic. When your husband gets home, wait till he tells you about the heroin epidemic in that jail.
Oh, yeah, my brother, when he was in there, even he said that he has withdrawal because he was in there for a week. He said that people were just vomiting and diarrhea and just laying in it.
They do.
Because the withdrawals were so bad on these people, and my brother said he just begged and begged for somebody just to take his vitals because he thought he was dying.
Yeah, they do die in there through this. You're not... there's people hanging themselves because they can't stand the withdrawal. It's bad. I'll just leave it.
When he got out, they told him to go to the drug court, and he didn't go for several months later when I took him. So I don't know if it was mandatory. He should have been released into something like that, but he was just released just to go do whatever.
No, you're right. That's why the program that I'm developing for the jail, we're going to get them, and they will go straight into something, but they'll start something called Vivitrol while they're inside the jail, which to me is
my brother, he's been on methadone for 2 years.
Well, I don't like methadone, and I don't like Suboxone.
Yeah.
I think they're evil.
I think he needs to be off of it, and his dose is extreme.
Ugh. Well, absolutely. The Vivitrol is a vaccine for the heroin epidemic, in my opinion, and it'll, if we can hook up 2 dorms to start with in the Franklin County Jail, one for men and one for women, and start this test pilot program, and then get them. You're right. You can't get out of the frickin' jail and not go right into some sort of... The drug court's phenomenal, but I don't know why he didn't go straight into it. But he also needs a what I call a therapeutic community housing, which is amazing, and it's hard work. It's like retraining of the brain, behavioral modification, neuro-linguistics programming, job training, skills training.
When he got out, I tried to get him in Maryhaven. They said they were full. The Talbot Hall was full. The only thing, when he came to me, he was really bad off on the heroin. The only thing that I could do was call the squad and get him put into a mental institution.
Yeah.
But he was only kept there for 6 days. And then he was just released right back out to do what he was doing.
Right. There's no aftercare plan. There's no stay out of